Cycle 1, Angelico, Week of Fine Arts. My community is going to do this on week 14 because we are going to do it on last week's, week 13's Giotto painting. So I'll talk about that more in a minute. But Fra Angelico in the second edition here. Remember, you start your time by reading, and really, guys, pre-read this just in case there's anything that's inappropriate to read, but you can just read that to your kids. I highlighted the part that really has to do with what our project is going to be. So it says, artists of this era often gave halos to the angels and people in their paintings, and that usually gold metal, the halos were often made with real gold, not gold paint. So gold metal was pounded into a very thin sheet called gold leaf and then glued onto the artwork. So that is what our project is. So we're using our last week's Giotto paintings that the tutors took home, or I took home, I don't know. Somebody's going to take them home, not the kids, so that they all come back. We're going to pass them back out to the kids. And then we're going to add gold leaf or gold foil, depending on the age of the kid, to the halos using school glue and a paintbrush, okay? So for the littlest guys, I just have gold aluminum foil that I found on Amazon. You can either have them tear pieces because it tears super easily. I would let them start with that because they don't need to be perfect shapes of any sort. They can just tear little pieces or big, huge pieces, but the idea is we're going to glue them down into the halo just such a way that it just makes the halo. So the pieces are going to overlap, and they might tear off little bits to keep it nice and round. So this is going to take some persistence and perseverance and sticking with it and some focus, because this is what we're doing for art this week, is we're just filling in that halo with the gold foil. Now for the oldest kids, you can find gold leaf, it's obviously not real, on Amazon. Now this looks just like the gold foil, but it is very thin. I can't even feel it touching it in my hands. It's so thin. So it breaks really easily, but it sticks to your fingers easily, and once you start working with glue, it's gonna be real tricky to get it off of your paintbrush. So often it's going to take a bit of effort if you get it stuck to your finger, and then you've already put some glue on here, and then you can just push that onto the glue and maybe use the back of your paintbrush to hold it down while you lift up your finger. So this is going to take even more focus and patience to really get those pieces to stick down. So I definitely think it's best for the oldest kids because it's going to be trickier and more frustrating to work with, but it's gold leaf, so it's more accurate for what the artist would have actually used, which is really cool. So when they're done, those gold halos will be filled in gold. And I meant to show, at the beginning, of course, you're going to show some of Angelico's artwork. And remember to say his name lots and lots, Fra Angelico, after you read about him. So this is a really cool week. We're just filling in those halos with the various forms of gold foil or gold leaf.